Yay. Hi, baby.
Hi.
Hi. There was extra vowels in that hi.
Do you want the hello or not? Why is it always hi?
I hope Bandersnatch isn't in here yet. Because that felt a little argumentative. Just a little bit. Hey,
Which
guys.
means when a man speaks his mind, it's argument.
Don't try to do that. That's what they say when women speak their mind, they're the B word. Hey, you guys see the new, well, it's not new. It's been here for a few weeks. But you see my bar? It's a bar back there that I'm proud of behind CT. It was lower in the earlier episodes, and now it's like a tall tower, and I'm super excited about it. Welcome to episode number 92 of the Marriage Go Round podcast with your real live married couple comedian hosts, Tanjareen and CT. This podcast is about dating, relationships, and funny relationship memes from our own monogamish point of view. And you get to be a part of the show because your comments can go up on the screen just like this. Isaac Woodruff says, always a fan favorite. Can't wait for the theme song. And you can also click the link below the video you're watching on Facebook and YouTube and join us on camera with your questions about relationships or your advice to us about relationships. Let's see who was in here before I started this. Actually, Isaac was the first comment before I got in here and before anybody else. Jordan Taylor was next. He said this will be one exciting marriage go round. Always shoot. Wait, let me make sure we can hear us. Okay, yes. Always showing us that there is tomorrow. We are constantly fighting for an ideal future that can shape our entire reality. I feel like Jordan Taylor should write superhero comics. He's very inspirational. How you doing today, CT?
Great. How are you?
How many letters were capitalized in the word great just
the
now?
Whole word, because that's how great I am.
I wish I believed you.
You don't have to.
Thank goodness CobraTay is here. He'll cheer you up. Marriage go round. You said we can give advice. Yes, you did. Ask questions on camera, right? Yes, you did. Because it's time. Yes, it's time for marriage go round. MGR, marriage go round. I don't know what beat I'm supposed to do that in. Do you know?
I do not.
All right, but thank you, CobraTay, for being here.
Friend of the show.
Friend of the show. He was here 20 minutes ago. Appreciate that. And he gave us a little song. He was also on Tanjareen's Top Talent with me yesterday.
Tanjareen's Top Talent.
I miss Mason Green. He started a different work schedule, and I don't get to see him perform on Top Talent anymore. Oh. King James. So what up, though?
What up, though?
MGR time. Whoop, whoop. Lexi Lex says, ooh, I wonder what the topic will be today. Me too, Lexi Lex. I wonder, too. Lexi Lex says, other than being a hump day, which means my work week is almost over, marriage go round is definitely something I look forward to. Shout out to Tanjareen and CT for sharing this platform with us. Yay! You didn't believe it?
I just saw emojis next to it. I didn't know what they were.
Oh, well, yes.
Because she said hump day and she meant her work week. But it also could mean hump day because her and her phenomenal husband
were smashing in the middle of the week? Okay.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. That could be a thing.
Could be a thing.
Oh, yo, what up? Aaron Smith says, what up? Tanjareen got them fangs out. Lexi, Lex, do I? I thought this was a more subtle, humble shirt. It's like they're going all the way up here. Oh.
It always looks like one of your breasts is uneven. Because
maybe I have a deformity.
You don't. And that's the thing. It's like they're perfect, both.
Don't breast shame me. No, I'm just kidding. Let me see. It does look like that.
It's always like, whatever shirt, it's always the right one always looks like it's up here and hanging out, having a good time. And the left one is like, y'all go ahead.
This one's an introvert.
But that's not how they look.
I'm a Gemini. What do you want? Extrovert and introvert. Just like, what y'all doing out there? I don't want to be around anybody. That's what I got to deal with my breasts. Mm. You don't even drink. Nice bar, though. I know. Thank you, Lexi. It's for the friends. You know, we always having get-togethers. Tell you what the merch go around freestyle. Yes, Lexi, Lex. All right. So, what's up, Ashley White? Let's do the theme song.
Let's do it.
And then let's get into this episode.
Let's do it.
Because we're not mad at each other at all.
I'm not mad at all. I just am doing the show because this is what you want to do. So let's do the theme song. Do, re, mi, come on.
You lead us this time.
I don't know the words.
You don't know the words to do, re, mi that you was about to say? Lead us, baby.
You're wasting time.
Can you do the countdown?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, and do. 5, 6, 7, 8. Marriage go round. Marriage go round. Tanjareen and CT's marriage go round. Because it's married things and things are rock. Married things and things are rock. The real relationship podcast. Blackout, blackout, blackout. Pew, 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 pew. Thank you, baby. I appreciate the low pitch on the pew, pew, pews. It was great. It was a nice change. It was like we harmonized the pew pew pew.
You know what?
I went high, you went low.
You know what you're doing?
I'm giving you a compliment.
You're criticizing
you're not taking it.
everything I'm doing.
I'm giving you a compliment and you're not taking it.
I'm doing you a favor.
You're doing me a favor because you feel like this is my show.
This is your show.
It's our show.
No.
We started the show. We're married. We do the show together.
I have no input on the topics. I have no input.
You do.
On
I ask you all the time if you have anything you want to talk about. You go, no.
The course of the show.
And if you do have anything to talk about, I would love to hear it. What do you want to talk
And
about?
when I do speak about things on the show, what ends up happening is you say, hey, that's not what we're talking about. We're about to talk about this because I have written these topics.
Baby,
so
what would you like to talk about?
So with that, I allow you to do your show, and I'm a recurring guest, and that's fine.
Autumn Reed says, FYI, off-camera argument energy counts on the argument counter too.
We haven't had an argument. I haven't spoken to her all day.
We haven't talked all day.
I cooked for her this earlier this afternoon.
Yes. Thank you.
I think that's still AM. Yeah, because it was before noon. I cooked for her. I went about my business. She went about hers. And here we are doing the show.
Argument counter is at 1.75, according to Autumn Reed, who is apparently stepping in for our viewer Bandersnatch.
Let me ask y'all something. What do y'all constitute as an argument? Because the path of what's been happening today is I've answered her questions. I have tried to give a thought and then be told that I have an attitude or that I'm...
Everybody knows the difference between happy CT and the one you're trying to pretend to be right now. Everybody knows. Lexi Lex says, ooh, the tension in the air. Can feel it through my TV. Good thing Bandersnatch isn't here yet. Exactly.
This is my last episode.
You just rolled your eyes.
I'm tired of everybody. Me included. I'm sick of this. This show is done. Episode 91 is a great run. I thought we could make it to 100. And
this is 92.
No way. That's why I said 91 episodes was a good run.
But we already made it to 92, baby. This is 92. Don't
well,
you what you mean?
We should go listen to the finale.
No, baby. This is not the finale. We have so much fun together.
How do you tell me?
We have a ball. Look how happy you are.
How do you tell me that I'm having fun?
Look how happy you are.
This is the worst decision that I've made in years. I can't believe
this show brings you joy.
This show brings you joy. So, in what all married men do, I make sure to say, happy wife, happy life. But it's just not true. You're not having a happy life because she's happy. What you're doing is you're looking at somebody who's happy and you're wondering, how are they so happy when they see me not happy?
You must have caught that trip flu. Check your Cash App, y'all. Oh, maybe this will cheer us up. Let me see what you're talking about over here. Cash App being checked if you're listening to the audio, because I did upload episodes 1 through 35 on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio.
Wow.
So make sure you tell a friend.
Guy Tripp be out here, man.
Guy Tripp is
living 7 Saturdays.
Selling in narcotics with
definitely that narcotic.
My other phone is still loading, but you thanked him.
Yeah, thank you so much. That's very kind of you. That's definitely not no something to scoff at. This brother's out here doing his thing. 2 separate Cash Apps?
We appreciate that. I'll
tell you something, boy. I appreciate it.
You on your way. Hey, mine just came through. It's from Guy Tripp. $25. OMG.
Can't beat it.
Can't beat it.
Can't beat
Got
it.
to join it. Guy Tripp and your wife, Frances Tripp. These kisses are just for y'all. Thank you for sowing seeds onto this Tanjareen and CT tree.
He gave me 500.
Well, it's crazy because it's not your show. It's just my show. So why would you make more?
I don't control what people donate.
Exactly, because it's our show and they love us both. I could cut the tension with a machete, Aaron Smith says. Oh, we enjoyed ourselves, right, CT? King James says. Right, CT? Allegedly, you got to say allegedly. Fans are watching. Oh, I'm sorry. Allegedly, Autumn Reed and Guy Tripp are selling that narcotic. All right, here we go.
What do you have planned for us today?
How's your week been?
What topics have you written for us on your show to discuss?
Not doing that.
No?
How's your week been?
Let's see. My week has been very productive. I'm almost done with the movie that a buddy of mine are writing today. He's in a different country for the past 2 weeks, So what's interesting is the time difference for him.
Mm-hmm.
Like for me at noon, for him it's like 10 p.m. right?
Mm-hmm.
And today we got like an hour and a half in, and he would start like sleeping. Like we were on the FaceTime and he's sleeping. I was like, hey, and he was like, oh, my bad. And I was like,
dang.
I was like, what time is it over there for you? He was like 11:30. I was like, you're knocked out at 11:30.
He's a responsible adult with a child.
That's crazy. I mean, I do understand that, but it's like 11:30. He was knocked out. And at first I thought he was just breathing hard. And then I was like, oh, he's asleep. So that, and then my other writing gig that I'm doing with another comedian is very productive. I got a chance to hear some more stories from him that inspired both jobs.
Very nice.
Meaning the job that I'm doing with him for jokes and a separate jokes idea that he wants to do.
And you don't want to say his name?
No, it's not nothing to say the name. And then yeah, so it's been a very, very productive week. It's about to be a very busy week starting tonight. And what about for you?
What you got to do tonight?
I got to be everywhere. I got to be 2 places tonight. No, 3 places tonight. I think just 1 place tomorrow. And then 3 places Friday. And then Saturday, what's ironic is I'm completely free Saturday, I think, as far as evenings are concerned.
Okay, well, that's why we don't talk until we see you guys. So this is all news to us. All right, so my baby is booked and busy. He's successful. That's what he's letting us know.
Speaking of books.
There's nothing else I can say about that.
Speaking of books.
Nothing else I can say about that. But if you are part of the Tanjareen crew, which means you're paying 20 cents a day to be on my Patreon on my other sites that are paid, you'll see that I had a really fun weekend. We had a couples game night on Friday night. A lot of fun. It was really small, intimate. One of our first times having something smaller over to the house instead of 40, 50 people. We just had like 5 couples. It was really cool. So I put a little clip of that on Patreon of one of the people playing a game where we could not figure out what the heck he was trying to describe for this game. And it was so funny to me. And you guys seem to be liking it as well. And then the next day I went to Fly Poet Summer Classic, which is a 1,200 seat venue in Hollywood, open seat. So you can have the stars above you. There were surprise performances, spoken word, live band, comedy. I put that recap in my Patreon as well.
Speaking
Life
of books.
is good. Keep speaking of books. I didn't say booked again, baby.
Speaking of books, let me tell you something about Tanjareen.
You're not telling me anything about me before I
you know
tell
what's
Tanjareen.
funny? I'll tell you what. I've told a lot of people, by the way. But
why do you keep telling people?
Because I'm proud and I'm happy.
Thank you, baby.
Yeah, I've been telling everybody. But I've been telling everybody, hey.
Don't tell nobody.
Don't say that I told you.
Pillow talk at its finest, you guys.
Without the pillow.
Without the pillow. All right.
Armrest talk. Armrest talk. Jingling keys talk. Just on the phone talk.
You can't hold water.
I can keep a secret.
You can't.
But when I'm proud of something.
You can't keep a secret. Period.
Okay.
Period. Bring your chair up a little bit. Let them see the guns.
Ain't no guns. I ain't been to the gym consistently in a month.
My favorite thing to see you in is shirts like this
Yes, I know.
or V-neck tees. Give it to me.
You know what's really uncomfortable? First of all, could you just please stop? It's very uncomfortable when people touch your body when you have not consistently been in the gym. It feels like it's horrible.
Well,
I went, what's today? Wednesday? I went Monday. And you know what I did, Tanjareen? I'll tell you since you asked.
Okay.
What I usually would do is I would do like 3 reps of 20, 3 sets of 20. Just like an example with like the chest fly machine. And I would have like heavy weights. You know what I'm saying? Like you pull a heavy weight. Monday, what I did was I did like 10 pounds on each side. And I did 3 sets of 50 each. And when I tell you the next day, my chest felt like it was off my body. I was so sore.
Monday as in 2 days ago?
Yeah.
So you told me I couldn't touch you because you haven't been in the gym and you were there 2 days ago.
I said consistently as well.
You look amazing.
Well, that's very kind of you to say. We all see what we want.
All right, guys, let's talk about relationships. If you're just joining us, this is the Marriage Go Round, episode number 92. Real life married couple hosts, Tanjareen and CT, also happen to be comedians. We're here talking to you about dating, marriage, and funny relationship memes from our own monogamish point of view. Yes, dear.
I had a dream that you had sent me divorce papers. And then when you sent them to me, they were just like on the island. And I was like, oh, what's this? And then you were just on the couch in your phone like they
no big
wore
deal.
divorce papers. And I was just like, and I looked at the papers and I looked at you and I was like, I grabbed a pen and I was like, hey, before I sign this, you know I ain't got no money, right? Just in case you were trying to get the whole alimony thing and keep the crib. We should definitely sell the crib and split our bread that way. Just heads up.
So you went ahead and signed it, no questions asked. We hadn't had any disagreements. We've been getting along
That's what shocked
splendidly.
me. That's
you
what
just picked
shocked
up a pen and signed it and made sure I didn't take all your money.
That's what shocked me because I remember us having a conversation on the show about how ridiculous I felt a lot of people are when they don't take the 8 out of 10 and they would rather the 2 out of 10. And I was like, Tanjareen, you really gonna end this over 2 things? And then you were like, yes, it's important. And I was like, whew. And then when I was about to sign it, I jumped to another dream, and then I saw an alligator fly. He could talk too. Wild. But that's because I watched the Marine One last night with the fellas.
Thank you for sharing your dreams with me, baby. I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't ever serve you with papers.
That was even more menacing. I would never serve you with paper. I'm somebody who listens. I'm not regular people. You know, I listen to what you say. I would never serve you.
Never serve you with papers.
Which means you would have a server do it.
No, I didn't emphasize the I. I said I would never serve you with papers. I didn't say I would never serve you with papers. I would never serve you with papers.
You would kill me.
Oh my gosh, why would you jump to that?
Why? What's that tone of voice?
What's
That
happening with
wasn't
this
normal.
show? My gosh, what's up, Piss?
You changed the subject?
Oh. Guy Tripp says he considers our conflicts as classified realness. Thank you, Guy Tripp.
Oh, these aren't conflicts. Let me tell you what a conflict is. A conflict is when you can't do the show. When we're in the middle of a show, I remember when during the pandemic, the unaired episode of Marriage Go Round.
I want that episode to air.
It will never see the light of day.
I want it.
You talking about making me look horrible.
I didn't do anything to make you look horrible.
Tanjareen, obviously I brought it on myself. But I'm talking about, we had gotten into an argument, and I was right in the argument, but my tone was off. And I'm like, okay, let's get this out of here.
So,
And we stopped 10 minutes in.
So before I go on with this marriage podcast,
we're married. We're talking.
A real live married couple that have been together, married for 10 years, together for longer. Are we okay?
Are we okay?
Mm-hmm.
I would never serve you with divorce papers.
Perfect. Nice callback. Brilliant delivery.
Thank you. What you got on tap for us?
I don't even know anymore, but I've been told by Aaron to make sure I don't watch Snapped. But boy, all right.
No, he's telling me.
Yeah, make sure you don't watch Snapped. Oh yeah.
Have you been watching Snapped?
No.
You're real slick with the way you answer questions. Hey, Tanjareen, have you ever seen Snapped? You're so
I
silly.
haven't seen Snapped.
I've heard it on radio. Like this is 1933.
Oh my God, this show is so awkward, but I think you guys are rocking with us. We are almost to 192 episodes of love, of black love. We can make it, baby. We can do all things through Christ who strengthens us.
Wish we would have made it. If only we could have got to 93. That's when you can see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Okay, well, I pray. You guys put some prayer hands in the chat if you want us to make it to episode 93. We're praying that we make it to episode 93.
I'm wishing you the best on your show. I wonder.
Whenever you break up with somebody or you get fired from a job or just end someone's relationship or partnership, you always say you wish them the best in all of their future endeavors, which means F you. And you just said that to me.
All I said was, I didn't even get to finish. What I was saying was, I'm wishing you the best on this show, and whoever my replacement is going to be chef's kiss.
Why would I replace?
Probably gonna be a white Italian man.
Somebody as my husband?
And he's gonna go by the exact same names and everything.
Team CT all day?
Hey, what's up, guys? It's me. I can't even think of a name. Giovanni? I don't know.
Clinton Thompson.
Italian though.
Okay, Tomasi.
Yeah.
Tomasi.
Clinton Tomasi. No.
New segment suggestion: CT's chain of thoughts, but only on days when CT is chatty. I like it. Definitely 93. Thank you, Jordan Taylor. It's gonna be great if It's just gonna be GR if CT leaves. Go around.
Go around is funny.
Oh gosh, you can reapply in 5 years. Jarrell, what are you talking about? Just Cuz is watching. He's praying we make it to the next episode. Oh gosh, she's in here. Let me be good. Oh, you talking about your wife? Episode 93 might be on to it. Oh my goodness. Episode 93 might be a Dateline Who Done It or First 48 episode. We're good.
You don't need to know who done it when you know who done it.
Did you just lean your head a little bit this way?
That way? Yeah, because I'm talking to you.
Say that sentence again.
Which one? That I'm talking to you?
No, the other one.
Yeah, because I'm talking to you.
The one you said to them.
Come on, we gotta move on.
All right, you guys.
What's going on? That was a real laugh.
Autumn called it, y'all.
You
Shut
have
up,
a
Isaac.
funny laugh.
I love you. You make
Your
me laugh.
real laugh is the best. Like when you laugh from your gut,
Yeah, I feel like that about you as well.
that's the best.
CT, if you need an alibi, blink twice. Team CT all day. Hey!
I'm
Ain't gonna be no
blinking.
blinking.
Ain't gonna be no
Ain't
blinking.
gonna be no blinking. Let's get into some of these funny memes, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, if you like to be on camera,
You talk to an
ask
old
us.
Jewish dude. They always blink hard. You be like, man, you are dehydrated.
Now, is that considered anti-Semitic? Because I don't want to get in trouble.
No. Well, you know what? I'll change it. Any older white guy.
You
You
need.
be like,
Okay, so that's now it's just
I'm old
a
shame.
prejudice.
yeah, I'm
Can
shaming.
it just be an old man?
No, because I've never seen an old black man do that.
Okay, got it. So an old non-black.
Yeah, they
Get
always
us in
blink
trouble.
hard. An old man that's not black, Latin, or Middle Eastern.
It's not time for this, but I just want to see how he's watching the show. He is so annoyed by us right now. You don't even know. His head is
That's
like,
a genuine
what is
reaction.
wrong with these guys? This is who I look up to.
That's a genuine reaction.
Okay, I just had to show you guys that. A murder mystery with no mystery. Shut up, you
No
guys.
mystery.
What are we talking about? Old, is this how you say white? Old wheat man?
Old white man.
That's hilarious. Okay, this show's all over the place. Look, I got a couple of quick memes. Actually, they're not quick. They're long. But
Why do you keep picking long memes?
they have the longest ones today.
Tanjareen, there are usually 6 choices.
I
and
know.
You can pick, and you
I
always pick
know.
the one with an essay.
Man, but what I love about these is that you give me the great sound effects at the end of them. So, this first meme about
Wait, that's what be taking the
relationships-
time for the show. The show be 20 minutes. These memes be 35 to 40 minutes.
Okay, well, let's get to it. So this first meme comes from the Instagram page of 6 Brown Chicks. They take anonymous relationship questions from people on Instagram. Question number 1 today says, I don't know why you always grab that water when we do this. That's hilarious. Question number 1 says, first of all, Mika has the perfect waist to ass ratio. Her natural butt, understand that. Oh, I'm sorry. You finished? You trying to be quiet with it?
What did I'm not throwing your reading off.
You kind of are. All right, here we go. Take 2. Question number 1. First of all, Mika has the perfect waist to butt ratio. All natural. Understand that before you judge me. Secondly, 2 men before me vowed to love Mika till death do we part, and they failed. But they weren't me. Okay, Mika has a well-documented case of rage and psychosis. She pops pills to sleep, pills to wake up, and prescription pills to keep her stable. 1 pill increases her smash drive, and she's so good at it. Puts on superheroes cape. I can fix her, I thought. And I married her. I knew I was in trouble when none of her friends or family helped us plan or attend our wedding. Her ex-husbands came. They smirked at us the whole time. Mika has arguments with herself and blames me for provoking her. She bought cigarettes to burn me as I slept. She mixes her meds and accidentally wets herself so she can wear Depends to bed. She keyed my car because I gave a female coworker a ride home. She wants to smash all the time. If I decline, she threatens to find someone else to do it. I'm forced to smash her up to 3 times a day to keep her faithful. But at least I can escape with my video games, right? True. Until one day she pawned my game console to buy Beyonce's hair products. Removes superhero cape. I can't fix Mika, fam. I want a divorce, but she warned me, quote, you can go, but you can never leave me. Ha 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 ha. Advice? So I've dealt with a person that wouldn't break up with me, but I knew it was good for me to get away from them, but I was afraid to leave them for my own safety. My question is, how do you leave an unstable woman? If you fear for your safety, if somebody is burning you with cigarettes as you sleep, if somebody's popping pills because their mental health is not balanced, I shall say, what advice do you give someone like this who's stuck in a marriage where she says, you can go, but you can never leave me? How do you feel?
I feel like they lost me with 3 times a day. That's gonna do it.
Smashing 3 times a day?
That's crazy.
And if he doesn't do it, she says, I'm fine, I'll go do it with somebody else.
So now you're doing it out of fear, and you don't want her to go be with somebody else as opposed to what's genuinely making you happy. I've never, and you would think you chalk it up to age and drive. It's not that. I've never been that guy. I'm not that interested in it to do it 3 times a day.
Neither is he.
But he's dealing with a whole different list of problems.
Yeah.
And then the other thing that struck me outside of the other violence was she needs to take pills to wake up.
Pills to sleep and pills to wake up.
Is she taking them when she's going to sleep? I feel like that would be counterproductive. Who's waking her up to take the pills? But aside from that, her ex-husbands, plural, showed up to the wedding, which is crazy that they were invited.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Why would you invite your exes?
I think I don't have the answer to how do you break up with someone with mental health issues. I have not ever had to break up with somebody with mental health issues. I take that back. I haven't had to break up with you.
I don't have mental health issues. That proved it.
Yeah, that was a good sale. The girl, remember I told you a girl that I went to a dance with in high school? And she was calling me like every hour after we had got back to school and everything. And she was cold, thick as everything, and beautiful. She had dimples, but she was not all there mentally. Anyway, when she got the hint, it was cool, but it was like, whew. I tried to tell her, like, that's a lie. I didn't try to tell her.
I was about to say, what was the hint? Because you didn't actually
That's
tell
what
her?
I mean. Because I was still a child, by the way. I wasn't a great communicator back then.
Okay.
I didn't know how to tell her that I wasn't interested. I was hoping she caught the hint. Like many immature adults.
You tried to ghost her?
Yeah, but we went to the same school.
It's hard to ghost when you're in class together.
But she I've never like hurt anybody's feelings. So that's why I always had a problem with the truth.
I like how you gave that excuse. So the question is, how do you leave an unstable woman? Let's see.
Does my breath stink? You'd be like,
no, not at all. No. Eyes red and burning.
Eyes out your socket.
Let's see what you guys are saying. This one says, I don't condone domestic vibe, but self-defense, sir. That's what Lexi Lex says. 3 times a day with a job. Who's paying the bills, bitch? Is what Bandersnatch says. Switch her pills. That's what I was thinking you were going to say.
That's illegal.
When you said she needs pills to wake up, I'm like, well, what if she couldn't find those pills?
And you just said you don't have mental health issues.
I felt like that was a really intelligent answer.
And that's why you have mental health issues. You don't mess with nobody's medicine.
She just told this man he could go, but he could never leave. That is a threat to his safety.
So you wait till she goes to work.
Okay.
Or when she takes those pills to go to sleep. Because she can't wake up. You get your belongings that matter to you the most. First of all you got to do is leave because she took the PlayStation. So that's gone. So ain't nothing else important.
That's what Jessica said. Run. But it's not that easy, guys. When you try to leave a relationship with the person who's unstable and they already know all your family, they know where you work, they know where you hang out, it's very difficult to run unless you're going to just like relocate to some place with people you don't know for a while.
You got to relocate. If I were going to dip on you, I would have to go to Virginia. I couldn't do Michigan. If you were going to leave,
good to know.
You would have to go to your mother's second home.
Because you don't know where that
exactly
is.
That's where you would have to go.
But I wouldn't go there either because I feel like you could just follow my mom from her regular house to the other house when you wanted to find me.
I love you.
Don't love me that much.
I'm not that invested to become crazy. I told you the craziest thing that I did with you was when I low-key stalked you when we were dating, but I didn't know it was stalking. She had
Y'all hear this?
I didn't know who was talking.
You've told the story already.
I'm gonna make it super quick.
Okay.
She had I called her one day and she wasn't picking up. And I was like, oh, that's unlike her to not pick up the phone. Man, let me just go check on her because I called her a couple times and she hadn't got back to me.
A lot of times.
You know, 10 is not a lot. So I show up to her place where she was staying and I knocked on the door. It was no answer. And I was like, man, this is kind of creepy. Like something must be wrong. So I'm concerned. I go to the bedroom window. It's summertime, so it's hot. The lights is off, and then she was like, "I'm here," and I was like, "All right, girl, we'll pick up the phone. What's going on?" Sorry, I just wanted to be by myself. I'm like, "All right, it's all good," and that was that. Later to find out that she had been through what she had been through with previous exes, and I probably raised some trauma back for her.
Yeah. So now you love me so much that you would never do that again.
Yeah, so it's like now it's like, man, I'm not about to. Apparently, you wanted to go, so it's time for you to go ahead and do your thing.
All right, then I wouldn't have to run.
Where are my glasses? Is what I want to know after you leave. Leave me a note that says your glasses are on the counter. Find them? Never.
He can never find his glasses, and he has like 13, 14 pairs.
But you know the pairs that's important to me.
I do.
Where are my glasses?
I don't know how you would do anything without me. Like I know you could make yourself some eggs or something, but like I handle things.
I can make more eggs. You do handle a lot.
I handle things for you to make sure your life runs smoothly.
You know what I thought about with that?
What?
I'm like, man, if she ever abandoned me, how would I get along? And that the answer to that was... Is
this going to upset me?
Who knows? The answer to that was, well, at some point, the bills are going to find me. So that's when I'll be able to pay them, is when they find me.
So you feel like the only thing I do for you is take care of the bills?
No. I'm talking about the super imperative stuff. Like I feel like if a month or two goes by, they're gonna send a light bill to a couple of places, you know, and then I'll just pay it, and I'm like, oh, this is how I pay the light bill.
I'm gonna move.
Is that how it goes?
I'm gonna move on. That's not how it goes. They will just turn the lights off.
Man, they don't send no notice.
Not to anywhere that you're checking.
They ain't no email. Well, they probably send it to the email.
They send it to me. Everything comes to me.
I'll be stuck.
Oh, okay. Let me just see what you guys
What would
are
you do
saying.
if I was gone? What would you do if I was gone? What would you do if I was gone?
The question was, how do we leave an unstable partner?
Right. What would you do if I was gone?
I would never. I can't survive without you, babe.
You are laying it on THICK.
Yes, I love you too much. All right, let's see what this says. I don't know if this is referring to the meme with the woman who's
you would go to the bank
there.
And you'll tell them that you're my wife.
And take all your money?
Yeah, you'd be fine.
Am I not listed on the accounts as a beneficiary anyway if you passed away?
The insurance, yeah.
I'm talking about the bank accounts.
Why would I do that? What am I, a simp? I'm not listed on your accounts. And if I am, you, ma'am, are a simp.
I'm your wife.
You're crazy. On my accounts?
Yes.
You wild. Now, insurance, oh my God. Lord forbid something happens. Yes, you are numero 40. Numero 40.
I know that's not true, but I know.
Yeah, it's not. It's hilarious. But wouldn't it be hilarious if you were 14? Numero 40? What's 14 in Spanish? Numero
14.
14?
Yeah, 14.
Okay. What they talking about?
Gorilla Tap said earlier, and I thought it was kind of funny that you can call me and I will take care of it, LOL. Because we know Gorilla Tap, we know what he does.
That's a fact.
Right here. Not 40. 40. If you didn't list her as a beneficiary on the accounts, the state will take the money.
We gotta act fast. Got to act fast.
Quattro is 4, not 14.
Numero 4.
He said 14. Okay. I don't know where we are anymore. My ex-wife came to my wedding. Piss said, Piss, you're cool with your ex-wives, though. You're different.
Plural. How many times has he been married?
I think 3. Is it 3, Pissed? Her son was one of my groomsmen. Okay, good
That's
to know.
crazy. How old was he?
Was the son?
Yeah, because if he was a groomsman and he was 6, it's cute. But if he was 26, hey man.
They might be friends.
What's going on?
Autumn Reed says about the meme, Miko is going to unalive him. He needs to pay another guy to steal her away, then fake his own unaliveness, change his name, and run. I like that. That works. All right, here we go. Oh, Debt-Free Dad with the super chat.
Debt-Free Dad.
That's great. First of all, my computer wasn't working before the show, so I wasn't even able to turn on the super chat. So I don't even know how you're able to do this, but thank you. It says, LOL, would you share your inheritance with your spouse? Legally, you don't have to. Debt-Free Dad wants to know, and he sent us $5. These kisses are just for you, Debt-Free Dad. Mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you for sowing seeds onto this tangerine and CT tree. Would you share your inheritance with your spouse? I absolutely would. Would I share 50-50, or would I just use it to take care of some of the bills he pays, to take some of them off of him and take him to some trips or buy him something big and expensive? I'm not sure, but I would definitely share it with him. I would probably have a discussion with him to see the best way to do so. Babe, what's the thought?
That's very tricky because we're talking about inheritance.
Yes.
Share and entitlement are two different things.
Right.
Share, I agree with what you said. I would help take care of you in some circumstance, or get you something, or, you know, fix a problem that you're having. But share implies, hey, here's this many thousand from this. You know what I'm saying? Which I would, as the role reversed, I would never even expect or ask or want anything from that.
Right. And you're not entitled to have to give me any and vice versa. But you've been so generous. Like if you get a large sum of something, you'll be like, hey, here's some.
I'm very generous. And let me tell you something. When I'm up, we up. I live my life by that. When I'm up,
that's
we up.
CobraTay's phrase.
Who do you think he got it from?
Oh, my bad. I didn't
when I'm up, we up.
All right, we got two people in the green room. One has been waiting patiently. He looked disappointed at us earlier when we were talking. Welcome to the show. It is CobraTay. CobraTay. What's up, CobraTay? How you doing today? Like the shirt.
I am CobraTay-tastic, feeling, 90s nostalgia. So I'm good.
Love
it. Where you calling from and what's on your mind about relationships?
Come from Baltimore, Maryland. A little update today was I officially am now a full-time employee at my job, so that's more money coming into my pocket, and some big things going to start happening.
Congratulations. And you get benefits too, right?
Of course.
Congratulations.
Need all that. So yeah, big things start happening for CobraTay.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I'm not sure if I got this right, but CT, I started saying that before you did.
Impossible.
I thought
I thought that before you did.
Impossible. When I'm up, we up. I started this.
I don't know. I heard him say it, and then we laughed and said, "Oh, we like that."
Oh, is that how it happened? Well, I'll tell you what, Tay. I'm not gonna stop saying it.
Hey, I don't want you to, because when I'm up, we up.
We up.
I love that. Yeah. Let me hold those chains until the first, y'all.
Plural.
Y'all.
Both of us. He wanted it
all. So my question about relationships is, how can I say this? How do you know when a relationship is too toxic?
When you have to take a breath and time to yourself before you go around that person.
Ooh.
When you got to say, and that's still not enough, and then you got to be like, all right, here we go. That's when you got to get out of there.
I would say that makes sense. I can imagine that happening in a relationship, in a marriage, which is something you're supposed to be committed to for the rest of your life. I could imagine that would happen a couple times because you guys might not be on the best of terms that day. If it's a regular basis, or if you have, you feel bad about yourself because of this relationship, then it's toxic. If this person doesn't hold you up, uplift you, compliment you, make you feel better, do better in your job, appreciate you, guy or girl or same sex, if you feel worse about who you are as a person because of this relationship, it is toxic. If everybody that you cared about before this relationship is telling you that this is not a good person for you, and now you're saying, oh, y'all don't know what you're talking about, this person is good for me, it's toxic, because those people are on the outside looking in, and they know how to look at it without having their feelings involved, and you should listen to them.
It's about how you feel, man. It's about how people make you feel. I used to do a show with somebody that I was just like, oh, every time. And, after that ended, I was like, ooh, I feel great. So
congratulations.
Get them out your life.
Reggie Williams has an answer for you. How do you know if the relationship is too toxic? Physical altercations are usually a good sign.
That's true.
Facts. If you are hitting each other, or if you are being beaten by this person, or if you find the need to have to beat them, it's probably a toxic relationship.
Man, if they hit you in your jaw and you like, oh, I can't believe it.
Let it go. I hit you in the jaw one time. You guys, I don't have mental illness. I hit you in the jaw one time. Let me live, okay? You were out of pocket. Why aren't you saying anything?
Hope that answers your question, Tay. And always a pleasure talking to you, brother. Thanks for coming in, man.
All I'm gonna say is CT, bro. You had fun with that. I'm praying for you, brother.
The jaw, was it a good one though? Bye, CobraTay. We love you. Thanks for your support. Was it a good one though? Oh my goodness. I don't do toxic, so I got nothing. If it's too toxic, if it's at all toxic, okay, I like that. I like that. When is the talent show? It was yesterday, darling. It's on Tuesdays. All right, we got 2 more people in here. Let's go. Here we go. Welcome to the show, episode 92 of the Marriage Go Round podcast.
Sorry.
Hello, Ashley White. Thank you for being on camera with us.
Yeah.
Where are you located?
I'm sorry. It be like, because I be like laughing. I'm like, oh, I be safe. I'm from North Carolina. Hello. Hey, how y'all doing? But,
What's on your mind?
I just want to give y'all praises before my question. Just give y'all praises. Shout out to you, Tanjareen, of course, being the beautiful woman as you are. CT, yo, that before the Bill podcast, Chef's Kiss is. I've never been a wrestler person, but to learn more about it, especially like I ain't gonna lie, like sometimes you gotta get this money anyways. How do you get it? That is like. I laughed so hard. Like the amount of replays I be watching, I was like, maybe this is unhealthy, but
that's great.
Thank you.
That's great. Thank you, Ashley.
I do have a question. So my question is with relationship and friendship too. Is it normal, say like a person is pursuing their dreams, right? And you are so happy for them. Is it normal to be happy for them, but also kind of be sad because you may miss them just because, like, you're happy that they're going after their dreams, but you may be a little sad because of how close you've grown with them and like the physical physical presence of them and stuff. That makes sense.
Absolutely. Somebody that you have a crush on or just a friend with is about to be out of town and you're wondering if it's normal for you to miss them or not?
Like I'm not even out of town, like overseas.
Oh.
Like they overseas.
So one of these ballers that you like is about to go play overseas and you
No, but they like we on a friendship level, but I've been taking my time on me anyways, because like honestly, like it's honestly I've been in a little isolation a lot lately, but he's been good. Like he's been real with me. Like he's been the one. Like it was crazy because like when I was going through some difficult time with that crazy person, I call it crazy person. He would be the one. He was actually the one that actually made sure if I was okay. When the one time when I was sick, he made sure he was like 6 hours ahead of time. He made sure if I was okay and stuff when I was real sick. But and stuff.
Okay. Okay. So you're supposed to be focused on yourself, and you
I
say
am
you've been focused on yourself, but it sounds like you've been also giving him some attention. And now he's about to play overseas. And your question to us here on the Marriage School Podcast, episode 92, is it normal for you to miss this person and be a little bit sad? Absolutely, it is. Because you've been spending time with him, you've been talking to him, he's been, you're sweet on him, as they say in the South. And absolutely, you're going to miss him. But you guys have not made each other official boyfriend and girlfriend, right?
No, we just like we on a friendship level. Like we
Yes.
just
Okay. So of course it's normal, and hopefully you guys stay in touch with each other. And international teams, it doesn't last his entire career, so he'll be back, and you can see him again, or maybe you get a chance to go visit him out there or something. But it's good news for you guys because now you have a friend in another country that you can write to.
Yes.
Was this
So
the 90s?
Letters is cute. It could be emails, it could be text, whatever. Like, show me what it looks like out there. If you don't have the money to go, I'm just saying, or maybe he could flew you
Lord.
out.
If she has a passport.
I do. I finally got a passport. I was so
Congratulations.
It was
See-
I manifested it. I put it on my board. I was like, you know what? My bucket list is complete. One of them. But I've been so like I said, another thing. Shout out to Tanjareen. She be helping me with my like how real manifestation is and prayer and stuff. So you know.
Fact.
She's helping me as well. Yeah, just don't give him no box before you leave. Always a pleasure, Ashley.
Yeah, don't do it to him.
Yeah, you hear us. Ain't
Is
no
she frozen all of a sudden?
She really was.
No, because here's the thinking. It froze. Here's the thing.
It really did freeze.
I know, it did.
But what a time for it to freeze.
No, but here's the thing though. Like when I tell you, when you
We got 60 seconds.
Sorry, when you release a lot of toxicity out of your life, especially with folks, you be feeling the best part of yourself too. So I'll be like, man, look at God.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So,
We love you. We're happy for you. Lexi Lex says you're wearing a lot of, you came back with the inches today. You're over here with the hair cascading in the wind. Looking good. See you later. Bye. Ashley
girl.
with the biggest energy. We love it.
Friend of
Wait,
the show.
why did she pause, y'all? It was a perfectly timed freeze, Bandersnatch says.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to our last person. Let me see. Isaac says, Ashley, the hair is looking long and lovely. You're definitely feeling better these days. Good for you. Tangerine with the we don't believe you face. I believe her. Let's see. CT got me watching the podcast at work. That's fantastic. Another
It's a fun
person
show.
said,
Even if you don't watch wrestling, just fun to watch.
Debt-Free Dad says, I concur. I'm a wrestling fan. It's on point. That's
Thank you.
great. That's great. That's great. Ashley finally has a good fantasy football team. Reggie says, Ashley's in my fantasy football team in the Discord. All right, let's go to this person who was so nice to us. Welcome to the show. What is this pose? Domingo Tripp, also known as Guy Tripp. What are you doing? What are you doing, sir?
Last week,
Uh-oh.
I said some things I probably shouldn't have said, and
Okay.
Oh, he got a bandage on the eye.
That's funny.
I just want to just say my wife is awesome, and I had a little accident. I fell, I tripped over some steps, and she bought me a Mercedes. So
Can't beat that.
In a week, you got a new car?
We got 2 new cars.
Yeah, we got 2 new cars.
Congratulations.
Is she in the military too? What does she do?
No, she is the soldier.
Yeah.
Right.
She's in the military. You're not.
I'm the spouse, and also she wanted me to apologize to y'all. The past couple of times I've been on here, I've sounded real country because I was overexcited, and she told me to cut that stuff out. So,
Okay.
Look at her smiling. She's so cute.
Yeah, marriage is great, guys.
It is. Do me a favor, just scratch your nose if you are in danger.
Hey, man. I mean, when you said pop the jaw, I kind of felt you a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, Francis.
Yeah. I mean,
Yes. Yes.
okay. Now, here's my question. Can y'all tell when the tension is changing in the household? And when it does, why do y'all women get so strong?
When the tension is changing, why do women get so strong? Is that your question?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what you mean by when the tension is changing, but we as women, we have to be strong. We are the ones who go through things emotionally. We go through things physically with our body. Every month from the age of 12 into childbirth, we go into heartbreak. We have had to learn to self-defense. So I'm not even sure which area you mean, but women are strong. That's why they say, we don't know why people say, you had the balls to do such and such. No, balls are soft and sensitive, and they hurt easily with a little flick. So we should change that to something on a woman because we endure a lot. We are strong. Go ladies. Where's my bicep? There we go.
You could have used your left.
I think
Oh,
also
yeah.
like you have to be strong like through everything. You know?
Really strong.
We don't want to be strong. We just have learned to have to be strong. What's up, Jazzy? Tripp asked her to cut off the crust on his peanut butter and jelly. That's why she hit him.
No, I didn't know. No, I didn't get hit. I didn't get hit. I didn't get hit.
He failed.
I fell. I fell and I got a Mercedes. I mean, that's all.
I want to fall. I already got a Mercedes.
All right, everybody.
Never mind.
Thank y'all for coming in.
All right, guys. All right, we'll catch y'all later, man. We love y'all, man.
Thank you
Love
so
you.
much. You guys are the best.
Sir.
Bye.
They're so fun.
Oh, we have someone else.
Women are the strongest. Yes, we do. Somebody just joined the
What?
show.
Hi.
Star, turn your light on.
I'm in the car.
I see that. Hello, Aandrea Lilly. How are
Hi,
you?
guys. I had a real question today.
First, tell us where you're located.
Oh, I'm in Alabama.
All right.
Alabama. What's your
Aandrea
question?
Lilly in Alabama. What's on your mind?
Okay, so am I wrong? I saw somebody in a store that I'd seen a couple of times and met them to go out on a date. And when I got in my car, I parked behind them and saw that they had a Trump sticker. So I got my free meal and then blocked them after that.
You blocked their
wrong?
car?
I blocked them on all media.
Oh, this is somebody you know.
Yeah, he took her out. She met somebody. They went on a date.
Oh,
He asked her for a date. Had the sticker on the back of the car because she was parked behind them, and then proceeded to block this man. So the question is, was this a white man?
It was.
All right. Well, there goes your answer.
Well,
Oh,
not
it's like-
necessarily, because I posted about the debate on my Facebook page yesterday, because the debate happened with the presidential candidates. And I just asked people, hey, did the debate change your mind? Are you still voting for the same person you were going to vote for? And almost everybody who said they're voting for Mr. Trump was of color. So it's not a black-white thing. Your question to us is, you went on a date with the guy on a first date, saw that he had a Trump sticker and blocked him on all of social media. Are you wrong? You didn't even have a conversation with him about why he was a supporter?
Okay, so I didn't have a conversation. I just listened to him through the meal. And first off, being a Republican and being a Trump supporter are two different things. So if he just been a regular ass Republican, it'd be different than being actual MAGA, which is what I call the MAGA supporters. Yeah.
Touche.
Okay.
What is your question? Are you wrong? I'm going to say I'm a very fair person and I respect and appreciate communication. So I think you should have, at the very least, had a one-sided discussion with that man to say, hey, heads up, I'm about to block you because X, Y, and Z. If you don't even want to hear what they have to say. If you want to hear what he had to say, then say, this is why I'm about to block you. What are your thoughts? And then if they say, I got nothing, then you're right.
Yeah, I'm
So
always
through the
a
course
fan
of
of
the meal,
communication.
he showed his colors.
You said he showed his colors?
How did he show his colors?
Yes,
What did he do?
oh my gosh. He's like, definitely, I would like a tried wife and like.
Did she say a tribe wife?
And she froze.
Okay, well, meanwhile, Lexi Lex says, doing this without a phone holder and driving full speed is crazy.
Now, you said he said he wanted a full
I'm
what?
driving, so that part, Lexi.
He said he wanted a what?
Oh, a tried wife, which is like a traditional.
Damn, we lost her, bro. Man.
Hurry up and call back before we get out of here. Yeah, his color is MAGA red. LOL. I'm just saying. CT, there's a real good communicator with. There's a real good communicator with others. I think he's trying to say you are. Autumn Reed says she's not wrong. If he's committed enough to put a permanent sticker on his personal vehicle, then he has fully guzzled the Kool-Aid with no sugar.
Real. All right. He wanted a traditional wife, and then what else?
He wanted a traditional wife to live off the grid. He believes that there is no racism in this America. I said, I'm sorry, what? He was like, yeah. He was like, I asked you out because you were a nice person. I said, that has nothing to do with racism in America. I said, racism is systemic. And then I was like, you know what? I'm not going to get into this.
Yeah, he'll never see your side. And he will never agree with you. And beyond that, I know a lot of times we used to always say, yeah, this person is dating a person of a different background ethnically. Realistically, Black women have always been fetishized. So it's not any less prejudice if you happen to date one. It's just like, oh, you're beautiful, I'm going to rock with you. But how do you feel about my son? Or how do you feel about my brothers or friends? Right. That's where it lies.
And what slurs are you going to yell out when we have our first disagreement? Because when you're mad at somebody,
murdering somebody.
So Aaron, who I'm thinking this might be my cousin Aaron, says MAGA turned her off. If this is you, Aaron, I know you are a Trump supporter.
Is he? Well, anybody's entitled to do whatever they want.
Yeah, I actually don't judge people based on what they believe. I like to hear their reasoning.
I don't.
Because it's interesting to me and what I know, because what we do on social media, we do for a living. And one thing I know is that when you watch something, the algorithm shows you more of what you watched. So if I watch something that says, this is how you should eat, it's going to keep showing me more and more stuff to make me think I better eat this and not that.
Yeah.
So if I'm really, really into this politician, this political figure, I'm going to keep finding things of why I should continue to support that. So the people who believe there is no racism, there's a lot of videos they found and a lot of people telling them that there was no racism and that it doesn't exist and that it's just propaganda. They strongly believe that. And they think you're crazy because the first thing they say is, but we had a Black president and we're about to have another one.
I think that's what bothers me, because you can't say what doesn't exist because you don't have that lived experience, and you'll never have that lived experience as like as a non-Black person. So yeah.
I'll say that, and I'll raise you this. There is something online to validate anybody's thought about anything.
Exactly.
If you are someone that says, man, I'm always feeling sad, you're going to find some content to help you continue to feel sad or tell you why you're not wrong to feel sad. If you're someone who just had an argument with a friend, and you can find your specific argument online that will validate your point. That's why there are so many people who don't communicate clearly and will say something like, yeah, no response is a response. And it's like, no, it's not. You know what I mean? So like these types of things continue to happen. So you'll find something to validate you. My algorithm is completely different than everybody else's algorithm. But at the same time, today I was like, I'm starting to see one too many of these types of videos. I'm going to stop interacting with these so I can get them out of my algorithm. So it's the same thing with anybody who's political or not political.
So you guys can tell us in the comments after she's off the camera, do you think she was wrong for blocking him? Or do you think that it makes perfect sense because she's never going to be able to see eye to eye with this person? Or should she have just spoken to him and they had a conversation? Because a lot of times we don't know what we don't know because we don't have a conversation with people who think differently from us. So you guys let me know your thoughts.
I'm glad you blocked him because that also showed that maybe he was so attractive, you would have gave him the box and been like, oh, why did I do that? So blocking him was smooth.
She didn't deny it.
She didn't. I know me. Let me get him out of my life.
Before I let him do some of this black. Oh, let me stop. That was a song. All right. Thank you, Aandrea Lilly from Alabama, for calling in. That was a great question. Please be safe.
Guys.
We'll see you in the Discord. Love you. Bye.
That was a great episode, Tanjareen.
Great episode for our show.
Finale, right?
It was our finale. We had a great time.
Great final episode.
Bandersnatch says, having discussions with Trump supporters with common sense is interesting. The problem is, that's funny, it won't let me put your comment on the screen. There we go. The problem is they are far and few between. Ooh, okay, let's see. Isaac says, blocked. That's funny that this topic has made my iPad freeze. Aaron said she should have at least asked him about it. I agree with that, Aaron, but she did say she listened to him talk about it while they were eating. So she heard some things he said, which is why he said that racism doesn't exist. She didn't deny it. No response is a response. Facts, piss. Jeffrey Dad says, I'm out. Glad I was able to catch the live. Oh, I'm out, period. Glad I was able to catch the live. Be blessed, y'all. We out too. Thank you for the super chat. Dang, thought CT would have forgotten to quit by the time the episode ended, Lexi.
Wanted us to go out with a bang, Lexi.
No.
I shan't be returning, but Tanjareen will be here. Same bat channel, same bat station.
With Clinton Thompson.
Clemson Thomasina.
I forgot to say that. With Clinton Thomasino, my Italian standing lover. I would never call another man my husband.
I believe you. That's good that you would never call another man your husband. You don't have to call him husband. He can just. I would never call another man my husband.
Why you don't believe anything I say for face value?
Oh, I don't trust you. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, always a pleasure. Y'all have an incredible day. I know she will.
What you up to? What you doing? What you about to do?
I have a dinner to go to in less than 50 minutes now. And now I can't go to the gym because we started the show a little late. So, yeah.
You gonna be okay?
No, I'm not gonna be okay.
We can work out together upstairs in the spirit room.
You've been doing great with that.
All right, bye, you guys. We have a lot to talk about. See you next week, Wednesday at 4 Pacific.